Hey guys, it's Sam from OrlandoGardening.blog. I thought I'd make a fun episode today about how easy it is to find fruit in Orlando, or at least how easy I think it can be. So this is actually right where I live in Orlando, and if I zoom out I can show you where in greater Orlando I live, but basically I'm going to see how many miles I need to walk before I find fruit. Alright, so I did see a clump of bananas, like a cluster of banana plants. It's just behind a duplex, and so I'm gonna go check that out and see if we can get, I don't know, maybe 15 pounds of fruit right off the bat without hardly walking at all. Alright, here's that cluster of bananas. Now, it is the summertime, so this is when bananas are really throwing out racks heavy. They throw out the most racks in the summer, so we'll just see if there's any yellow ones or anything like that, and if so, I think they're free to take. Alright, so there's a handful of racks in here, but they're all green, and I'm not really in the mood for making green plantains, so I'm gonna pass on this. But here's a banana rack right there. Walk over here. This is the biggest one I think at the moment. Right here. See it? And there's the flower. So anyway, we're moving on. I'm not exactly sure where I should try. So I can go to like a strip mall, retail outlet, I don't know. Or I could go onto UCF's campus. It takes me, I do know that there is some My Pop near UCF's campus, but I don't think last time I saw it didn't have fruit, and I don't think it's big enough anymore. And My Pop or May Pop is native passion fruit. Or I could walk around these duplexes and see if anybody planted something when they were like renting, and it's just kind of in the backyard. What do we have here? Alright guys, so this is what I found, and I think it's good enough. Now this plant actually doubles as both a vegetable and a fruit. I'll show you what it is. Prickly pear cactus. So you can eat these green pads right here. Good source of fiber and stuff. And then they also have fruits like this. And now admittedly I washed this one off and got the thorns off because they have little micro thorns, I'm pretty sure. So I saw a lot of them come off. I didn't know if they'd stick in my tongue or all over my mouth or my hands. So I scraped them off with the back side of a knife, went back to my place, which took me like 5 minutes, and came back here. So this one's all scrubbed off, but kind of see the difference between one that's not scrubbed and one that is. All the thorns should be off, so let's give it a taste and see how it is. Honestly, pretty tasteless. I kind of want to try another one and just see what it's like. Well, yeah, see, they do have thorns. Okay, so shortly after this, I found something I did like, and I just wanted to show you where I was. I traveled 670 feet and found something that I think did the job. Okay, so I got some prickly pear cactus pads here. Alright, so I got some prickly pear cactus pads. The fruit was disappointing, so I'm gonna see how these guys taste, and if these are good enough, I will call it a success. Alright, so we got the cactus pads, knife cutting board. I'm gonna cut them up into slices, and then we're gonna cook them. Alright, so this is what it turned out to be after 7 minutes of cooking in the air fryer at 400 degrees. Now, I've had prickly pear cactus before, and I didn't like it. I can smell it again, and it doesn't smell the best. It smells kind of like a green pepper and like a cucumber citrus. I don't know. Kind of has like a little bit of a citrusy thing going on to it. Kind of like aloe, honestly, which makes sense, but here we go. I'll try to have better manners. Last time when I was eating the prickly pear fruit, I was like smacking my lips. So anyway, it's hot. Kind of like a tangy green bean. It has a texture similar to aloe, where like you can see this slimy sticky stuff in here. Anyway, but hey, it's actually not that bad this time. So I think I'll consider this somewhat of a success. Give it like a 6 out of 10. So I think it passes. Anything below like a 5 out of 10 would probably be a fail. But yeah, what's the significance of this video? My point is, if you live anywhere really, but in Orlando specifically, I made this video to relate to people in Orlando. You can find food, produce, fruit, if you just go out and go for a walk these days, because people plant it. There's wild fruit, and you can eat healthy just by looking for your fruit, you know, and you don't have to go far. It could be worth your time. In this case, you know, I could go back to this bush every day and probably never run out of bads because it's so big, and I got, you know, fiber and vegetables, healthy, full vitamins and stuff. So anyway, from OrlandoGardening.blog, it's Sam. Peace.